Do you ever let go of the past? Well, the answer to that is this. Yes, I can let go of the past. Just because I sing retro soul music and talk about nostalgic things doesn't mean that I cannot let go of anything. Okay, seriously, there is a lot of nuance to this question, in my opinion, and what I cannot do is completely erase the past or try to pretend that there's resolve to issues that haven't seen any repair or closure. I'm not going to sit here today and tell you, as someone that has been ostracized and screwed over many times in my life, and tell you that it's all okay now. Those are the things that are still ongoing. And I feel people, generally speaking, confuse long-standing issues with being stuck in the past. So they want to find a quick fix, a short-term Band-Aid solution, and think that that's all done now. No, it isn't done, because there's such a thing as cause and effect. And perhaps I am still dealing with the aftermath of past events. I'm not really allowed to speak on the issues in detail anymore. I think over a course of many years, I learned there's stuff here that I cannot say legally, and that people will get so angry and disgusted with me anytime I want to open up about my experiences and stand up for myself. I did this in a very detailed, thorough manner on my YouTube channel, and I got reamed. I simply talked about my experience, and I don't want to say too much. Experiences in the education system and workplaces, and well, you would have thought I had dropped an anvil, but it really did me in. Basically like dropping an anvil on my own head. Basically nobody got it. They couldn't hear me. I don't want to say too much, because I've already lost so much in my life. I've already been hurting, so I don't want to say too much. But to this day, there are still implicated individuals or entities that I was referring to that I know will never apologize or acknowledge what happened. They won't acknowledge how judgmental, negligent, and dismissive they were of people that they obviously felt were beneath them, like me. That for many years I've been treated like ashtray material, like a piece of gum on the side of the road. And even though I waited many years before I finally talked about how I felt I had been mistreated, it basically ruined my chances for a career. I know that people don't really understand me about how I've had a terrible time just due to these types of attitudes and a culture of silence around valid concerns. The way I feel is, it feels like they do this on purpose. They misunderstand me on purpose. If I consider how my life has played out so far, I mean, can I let go of the past? Can I easily let go of something that's still affecting me to this day, that started almost 10 years ago? And, you know, there are people that stood by and watched me suffer and said nothing, did nothing and continued to judge and shame. They ridiculed me, they belittled me, and they still do this to this day. Or otherwise, they have seeked me out to, unfollow me or unfriend me or dislike videos or posts I've made. They still do this, and I'm not Superman. I don't just give stuff like that a pass and move on like nothing's happened. Forgive me, it's just I don't want to say too much because I understand what happens when I do these kind of things. And I don't think I really knew exactly what was going to happen until it happened. I've had to do a lot of healing. Some days I was just focusing on survival, and that was it. It was hard, and it's still hard because I don't really know of other people that had had similar experiences as me that I've talked about openly, and I seem to have this very strange effect on people where they just stay silent. They have nothing to say. I know what it's about. It's taken me a long time to understand it. I think there's feelings of helplessness, guilt, when I talk about these things, but I don't talk about these things to you know start arguments and playing opposition and wanting to be competitive with other people. I'm talking about it so people can see it and perhaps work on healing it together. But the thing is, what I thought might happen was, well, the complete opposite happened. On my own here, I think I just had to learn some of the places I needed to keep my mouth shut and forgive myself for placing myself around people I shouldn't have been around.